Salutations! My name is Drunker, and today we are going to be playing another episode of XXL WOOFIA. I was about to say the title of the event. And the title of the event that we're gonna do today is called Bearman's Labyrinth. That's right. So, we have finished Lion, Dragon, and Antique Store. Now let's proceed to this event. So, it looks like the featured characters in this event is Wang and Anubarus. So, I've already actually read through the entire event. We're only going to be doing from 1 to 12 because 13 is... Yeah, I will share my thoughts on that in the end. Gladly, because there's only one scene every... Well, not one scene like every 2 events, so yeah. So anyway, let us go ahead and start with the first story. I think I'm going to divide this into 2 parts because I want to record something else today, so yeah. Missing person. What the heck does that mean? I mean, I know what a missing person is. Who is this missing person, I mean? Do you crave power, boy? Do you often feel weak and powerless, thinking that you can't do... Yu-Gi-Oh! There's barely anyone on the street anyway, so just take a break. Off! The stadium's hosting the annual Dojin convention today. That's probably where all the crowds are. Shibahiko looks at the quiet street, yawning as he stops Yu-Gi-Oh from continuing his enthusiastic recruitment. Yu-Gi-Oh looks down the street. The city center, once bustling with traffic and packed with tough hunks, is noticeably emptier today. So what's this Dojin convention thing? It's more fun than hitting hard and firm to push your body to the limit? How do I explain this to a Yu-Gi-Oh whose mind is filled with nothing but workouts and naughty thoughts? You didn't have to expose them like that. Ding dong! According to the database, a Dojin convention is a place where people with shared interests gather and creators sell their works. Besides game and music, the event mainly features creative artworks, where many talented creators, artists, and illustrators got their start. Got their start. Start? Or art? I don't know. It's not just a place for creators and fans to connect, it's a big gathering where creators in the same field learn from and hang out with each other. Despite Flybo's non-stop sharing of info, Yu-Gi-Oh's attention has already been drawn to a nearby figure handing out flyers. The tall, burly build instantly makes Yu-Gi-Oh's heart race. Man, that guy over there is jacked. Maybe he's a recruiter from another gym. I should go chat him up. Target has lost focus. Explanation mode ending. Wait here, Shibahiko. I'll go see what he's up to. Reconfirmation. Target demonstrates inability to remain focused until the explanation is complete. Why can't this guy just chill? Without waiting for Shibahiko to answer, Yu-Gi-Oh marches across the street excitedly. As he gets closer, he realizes something is off. It's a black bear beastfolk, tall and imposing, but with none of the build a gym trainer should have. On top of that, the flyer he's holding isn't for a gym, it's more like a missing person poster. Seeing Yu-Gi-Oh coming, the black bear elder grabs him like he's found a lifeline and shoves the flyer into his hand. Sorry, have you seen this black bear artist? Ever since that night when Section Hunk was invaded by the jellies, he's been totally out of reach. Yu-Gi-Oh takes a look at the flyer. It is a young black bear beastfolk, but way more muscular, with strong, well-defined limbs. Wang, my son, where have you gone? The elder's voice trembles with emotion. Overcome with grief, he collapses to the ground. Seeing this, Yu-Gi-Oh immediately bends down and helps the other up. Hey, are you alright? How about you tell us what's going on, sir? With Yu-Gi-Oh's help, the Black Bear Elder catches his breath, but his eyes never leave the photo on the flyer. My son, Wang, He's an artist. He's never cared much for study, always burying in drawings I cannot make heads or tails of. Later, he made a whole bunch of friends online with the same interests. Why couldn't he just focus on studying and leave doodling as a hobby? He even snuck off for some fan convention. I don't see how that's supposed to make any money. That day, we had a huge fight over it. Wang, he stormed off and never came back. But I just want to make things a little easier for him. Where's one hurt is that boy now? As he talks, the Black Bear Elder's voice starts to crack. Yingigyo stays quietly by the elder's side, listening to him talk all about the fights with Wang, with regrets and longing lingering in his voice. If only Yingigyo could do something to help. If I had not spoken so harshly back then. Yingigyo gently pats the elder on the back. Don't worry too much, sir. Maybe Wang just needs some time alone. Or should I grab a few more flyers and put them up at our gym? At Hard and Firm, we get tons of people from all over Section Hung coming in to work out every day. With everyone watching out together, I'm sure we'll turn up more leads in no time. That's so kind of you. Thank you. The Black Bear Elder gives Yingigyo a stack of flyers, then bows deeply before hurrying back to hand them out to other passerby. Yingigyo stands still watching the elder fumble awkwardly as he tries to talk to people walking by. I agreed to help right away, but what else can I really do besides putting up some flyers? Let's see, if those Wang guy just wanted to do what he loves freely, where would he go? What did the old man say again? Loves drawing, friends with the same interests, some fan convention. Did I just hear something like this recently? Wow. Oh my god, this looks so fancy. What the heck? Why is Captain Loki there? There's a Tarantino one there too. Whoa! This place is packed. Just like Shibahiko said, everyone's here. But with so many people here, finding Wang is gonna be tough. Too bad everyone's working today. Would be way easier if more people were here to help. Alone at the Dojin convention, Yingigyo can't help but sigh at the massive crowd waiting at the entrance. Whatever, I'll start by checking the crowded spots up ahead. Even if Wang's not there, I can ask around for some clues. Yingigyo joins the line, pushing through the crowd and trying to follow the flow. Excuse me, sorry, just passing through. According to the guidebook, it should be this way. Oh, damn, that drawing is so fire! No, gotta focus on finding Wang! Yingigyo weaves through the people, passing a large vertical scroll of two orange-furred weasel beast folks bare in and intertwined. The Choi brothers strike again! Oh my god. The Choi brothers strike again. Alright, let's start here. A smart bot is enthusiastically promoting something beneath the scroll, and Yingigyo heads over. Come on! Check out When They Sleep, the latest piece from Dongyo City's hottest writing artist. While his older brother sleeps, the younger dares to transgress the bounds of brotherly bonds. Oh my goodness, why do you have to say it like that? Only a few copies left. Grab him, quick! Wang? The smart bot scans the flyer in Yingigyo's hand. Searching for relevant info. Beep. Boop. Search complete. Wang, a black bear beastfolk, is a moderately popular fairyist online. According to the guidebook, his stall is at the end of row D. But from the organizer's latest event logs, it seems no one has showed up at the stall yet. Oh, Wang, I swung by his stall earlier, but no one was there, and the table was empty too. There's not a peep about him even online. Did he flake out or what? Flake out? You know, like when you can't finish your work and have nothing to offer by the time it's deadline. I need to get to Rabbit Sensei's stall before it's sold out. Well then, I'm off to line up to the next stall. For the next stall, I mean. Oh, Bearnox, what are you doing here? Everyone, please be patient. We still have some stock left. Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Are you here to grab Rabbit Sensei's new release? Even the Prodigy failed? What? This time, Rabbit Sensei wrote the story and teamed up with a famous artist. It's about the gifted student council president who's accidentally splashed an unknown potion onto himself and the vice president. Is that supposed to be Kantos and Fogue? You're looking for someone? You mean Wang? I applied to help out at the stall, but I didn't get accepted. I heard that he hasn't been showing up at gatherings for a while now. Even artists who are close to him haven't heard a thing about him. Wang's been gone for a while already. I was really looking forward to his new work, but he hasn't posted anything on social media in ages. It's not just Wang, a lot of other artists have been ghosting lately too. No way they're not showing up because they couldn't finish their work, right? Oh, a few people who were lining up last night had seen him. He had a water gun and a giant paint bucket on his back. Some people said they saw him early enter the venue, but his table's still empty today. Maybe he's getting ready for some big project? Oh, so Wang was here last night. Yeah, many people said they saw him. They also mentioned there were some weird noises coming from the venue, like the sound of people wrestling. Not sure what's going on. The organizers said they didn't really find anything. Maybe it's a surprise they're saving for the last day. But if you come tonight, maybe there's a chance you'll catch a glimpse of something. With that crucial information, the pieces finally fall into place within Yu-Gi-Oh's mind. Looks like the answer's about to come to light. There's always only one truth. Wang must be busy with some secret project with the event organizers. That would explain why he hasn't been around. If I stay at the venue tonight, should be able to catch him. Whoa! Yu-Gi-Oh is knocked down by a depressing crowd as he slows his pace amid his own muttering. Look where you're going. Yeah, haha. Didn't your dad teach you to apologize when you bump into someone? Shh, keep it down. Sorry, are you okay? Before Yu-Gi-Oh could fully process what happened, someone yanked him up from the ground. Sorry. Thanks. By the time Yu-Gi-Oh realizes he should say something, the person has already disappeared into the crowd. Whoa, he took off way too fast. Now that I know where I'm headed, let me just relax and wander around. Oh, this acrylic stand is super hot. As Yu-Gi-Oh dives back into the Dojin convention, up on the second floor balcony. Didn't I tell you guys to shut up? If anyone finds out I used my Raku leave to sneak off to the con, I'd be in trouble. No big deal. No, they won't. They won't find out. They won't find out. All the person can do is shake his hand while the voices on either side of him keep mocking him. Whatever. Since we've grabbed what we needed, let's head back to Raklu. Raklu, not Raku. Raklu. Isn't it kind of fun that someone would sneak into the venue at night? Yeah, we still got time, so why not poke around and check it out? Hehe. Besides, the whole venue got those weird vibe lingering around. No way. We can't just get involved if someone catches us. They'll take away all our leave. What's the big deal? Just have a chat with HR and it'll be fine. As long as you remember to share today's haul with them. Got it. With a sigh, the person steps off the balcony, disappearing into the darkness. Night falls, and the once bustling venue is now quiet and still. Been waiting forever and there's still nothing. Could they have already finished setting up their secret project? Yu walks around the outside of the venue, looking for any signs of Wang. But after several laps, Yu still hasn't spotted anyone. Hanging around like this isn't gonna work. Maybe I should head back. Just as Yu decided to call it a day, a sudden loud noise broke the silence. Following the sound, a burly black bear beastfolk forces open the door with a sheer strength and strides inside. Wait! Yu races to the door, but the other closes it way too fast for him to enter. With his shouts ignored, by the time Yu reaches the entrance, the door is already shut. That build, that's gotta be Wang, right? I mean, if it's just some special event of the organizers, do they really need to rush in like that? He's even locking the door! Damn it! Finally something look like Wang, yet I'm all stuck here waiting. And the door is locked. What am I gonna do? A strange pulse hums from behind the venue door, and Yu instinctively summons the teal energy in his palms. What's going on? What's this? Why is this weird pulse coming from inside the venue? It just feels strange. Should I bust in, or maybe it's just the organizers running some weird project? While Yu is still lost in thought, a tall figure suddenly appears beside him. With a flash of dark energy, the venue's door suddenly swings open before them. The door just opened by itself. It's Anubis! Yu watches the door slowly swing open, then looks at the towering figure beside him. Noticing Yu's shock, the figure's stern brows soften, and a friendly smile spreads across his face. Sorry, I sensed the weird energy pulsing from within and couldn't help but open the door myself. I'm just a passerby. Yeah, a concerned citizen, hoping that the Dojin convention would go smoothly, that's all. No, wait, that's not right. I can feel it. You've got a unique energy about you, too. Huh? Yu stares at the dog beastfolk, muttering to himself, noticing two lifelike mini black dog plushies floating on either side of his head. As Yu looks closer, the plushies seem to wink at him. Interesting. Looks like you can sense that strange energy pulse from earlier too, huh? The tall dog beastfolk leans in slightly, studying Yu. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was something else. Never mind. So, want to team up? Sorry, I think I may have. I don't know what influenced me to say something so high pitched, but yeah. Whoa, just like that? I'm not part of the Judgment Division, but I can still tell if someone's trustworthy or not. Judgment Division? Besides, what's in there could be a lot nastier than we think. We'll stand better chance if we stick together. Oh, forgot to introduce myself. I'm Anu. Bruce. The plushies just talked. The dog beastfolk lets out a wordless sigh. And then the plushies on either side of his head suddenly morph into dog heads. Hi! With a flash of electric crackle, the dog heads instantly revert back to their plushie form. Sorry you had to see that. Let's try this again. No, we are Anubis. We? The one on my left. Oh god, I don't know if I should say it like that. I'm just going to not say those words. But the name is right there. I'll just call your black, white, and yellow. The one on my left is black, the right one is white, and I'm yellow. Those two are way too chatty, so I usually keep them on mute. Oh, got it. Alright, let's go. Anubis strides forward, heading straight into the pitch black venue. Wait, we're going now? Oh, hi, I'm Yingyu. Yeah, I know. So, Yigio, why are you hanging around the venue this late? I'm looking for someone named Wang. I just saw someone who looked like him go inside. Then the door locked and I felt that weird energy coming from in here. And you, Anubis, what got you here? Something to do with that strange energy? While browsing the con today, I heard about weird noises in the venue at night, and I'll definitely sense an eerie energy pulse around here. To make sure that tomorrow's event goes smoothly, I'm here to check things out. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like something's really off here too. I just hope Wang's okay. Wordlessly, Anubis heads into the venue, and Yingigyo follows him. The moment they enter the venue, an ominous feeling hits them. Under the dim light, they move forward towards the source of the strange energy. The quiet of the venue standing in sharp contrast to the daylight bustle. The walkways that were once packed and the stalls that have been brimming with merch and dojins now stand empty. This vibe, it's totally different from during the day. And that eerie energy pulse, it's getting closer. Stay sharp. Under the influence of that energy, some things might start behaving abnormally. No need to freak out. Oh, sorry. I think I may have switched my voice by accident. No need to freak out. 'Cause you got me. Anubis is here. Having them around is kinda nice. At least I'm not as nervous now. If having them around helps, I'll leave them unmuted for now. But still, stay cautious. Got it. Are those attendees so annoying? Oh my god, what is that? As the words leave his lips, several shadowy books rise from behind the speaker. Then, like living creatures, the books slowly float toward their target. Yingigyo and Anubis press on towards the strange energy pulse, reaching the end of the stalls at row D. Whether from nerves or concentration, Yingigyo and Anubis speak less and less as they go deeper. Until... Huh? What's wrong? Startled by Anubis' gasp, Yingigyo jumps up and even draws his binding rope, ready for action. Following the sound, he sees Anubis eagerly flipping through a doujinshi at one of the stalls. This stall has crazy long lines during the day. The artist is a super famous orc-style illustrator. There's new release, so we became adult workers, sold out immediately at the last con. I really want to slip a copy out now, but that's totally not allowed. Big dumb me. You scared Yugyu. Sorry, my bad. No worries. I totally get how you feel. There were way too many people during the day. But something's not right. All the stall tables were supposed to be empty, right? So where did this "so we became adult workers" come from? You're right. Usually vendors pack up their products at the end of the day. They don't leave anything behind. Why is this one book here? This feels off. Anubis let go, yet the doujinshi doesn't fall. It just hovers in the air. A floating book? Is this from the special project? Does not look like it, but yeah. Before they can figure out why the doujinshi floats, it splits open into a gaping maw, its sharp white fangs jutting at it as it lunges at them. Oh! Hop, hop! Yellow! Yellow! Smack it down! Smack it down! Just as the frenzied doujinshi is about to snap at Yingagyu, white and black leap in as yellow charges forward and punches it away. Under Anuberus' powerful blow, the crazed doujinshi scatters instantly, leaving only torn pages strewn across the floor. I just wrecked the precious copy of So We Became Adult Workers. If the artist's hardcore fans saw this, I'd be toast. Hehehe, good thing we're here. Yay! Anuberus to the rescue. Whew, thanks guys. Shh. Dot, dot, dot. Countless fanged doujinshi monsters suddenly appear before them. Wait, that's way too many. We still haven't seen Wang. Could those weird books have gotten to him already? Still got time to worry about others. Yeah, better worry about yourself first. Don't worry. I've got this. Rampaging through these doujins may be disrespectful, but I won't allow the sea of books to stop me from enjoying even more amazing works. With his showy words, Anuberus charges into the snarling doujinshi monsters. Hey, don't underestimate me! When it comes to fighting, the top rope master of Section Hunk won't lose to anyone. Ha! Ha! With Higio's rope and Anuberus' fist in perfect coordination, the doujinshi monsters are shredded into scattered pages one by one. With one last rip of paper, the hall falls silent. The battle has ended. If this is the organizer's special project, they're taking things way too far. Whew, good thing we're both handy in a fight. These creepy books, they must have mutated because of that abnormal energy. It's only gonna get more dangerous from here. Are you sure you're in? Of course! I just really want to find Wang. You don't even know this Wang guy, do you? Is he worth risking all this? I guess I just want to help him and his dad out. Even if his dad said something awful things to him, you still want them to make peace? Nah, I just want to let Wang know that what his dad's thinking now. Whether Wang is okay with it or not, that's his call. It's not like I can just drag him back home. Interesting. You did really score points with me. If we ever run into each other where I work, I'll make sure you get the VIP pass. Oh, Anuberus, do you work at an airport or a nightclub? Sort of. Wait, did I ever mention that I do not know Wang? And why are you acting like you know them pretty well? That energy pulse is getting stronger. Get ready. Okay. There he is. Why? Why do you have to bother me? Since you love Dojin-Con so much, why don't you just stay here forever? By the way, Anuberus, you've got an aura that's hard to describe. Where are you from? Well, hehehe, from the Nether. Hehehe, we're the famous Kerp. Raklu, we're from Raklu. It's super far from here, so it makes sense you haven't heard of it. Oh, you must really love Dojin-Cons coming from all the way here. Getting to meet the creator in person and tell them how much I love their work, it's super precious to me. Because of my job, I met a lot of people with regrets. Whenever I can, I come here in person to show my love and support for them and make sure they feel it. Watch out! Here it comes! A ghostly figure floats quietly before them. The energy's coming off this thing is even more chaotic than those books. Stay back! Unlike the doujinshi monsters, the figure does not charge at them. Instead, it just hovers there and stares straight at them. Its eyes are like a black hole, drawing its prey closer. Wait, why are we getting closer to it? I haven't moved at all. We gotta back away now. I don't see any hostility, but what's with this crazy space warping force? Hold on. It's not the first time that they got sucked into a black hole. Their shouts are snuffled out, as if sucked away along with the very air itself. I'm not gonna do that. With a loud noise, the venue quiets down again, as if everything that has just happened is only a passing dream. The bubbling of boiling liquid reaches Yingegyo's ears as he opens his eyes. Yingegyo's eyes fall on the rows of colorful vials, all neatly lined up before him. Are you awake? Anubis has been awake, pacing around as he surveys the area. Looks like we're in some kind of lab? I've never been here before, but it feels weirdly familiar. Yeah, I feel that way too. But it's like something's missing, a person or a character. Kantos? What are you doing here? Oh, you're finally here. I've got the formula and ingredients ready. Let's get started on the potion. I've got the formula and ingredients ready. Let's get started on this potion. The speaker is a mythical beast folk that seems to appear out of nowhere. Oh, you're not so confident about brewing potions? No worries, I'll show you how it's done first. Even while looking at Yingegyo and Anubis, the mythical beast folk's word always come across as if he's talking to himself. We didn't even say anything, so why he's answering his own question and already going ahead with the potion? Something about this feels off. It's like he's an NPC driven by the plot. I think so too. Black thinks so too. Oh my god. Why? Why do you have to put it like that? Okay, here we go. Watch carefully. Don't worry, if there's anything unclear, feel free to ask me. For this assignment, you'll be brewing a cloth dissolving potion that also has an aphrodisiac effect. First, heat the flask evenly in water. The mythical beastfolk works through the lab equipment with precision, speaking as if he has every word memorized. While he is absorbed in making the potion, Yingegyo pulls Anubis aside. Got any clues, Anubis? I've got some ideas, but... excuse me. Could you hold this flask full of aphrodisiac for me? As if sensing their wandering attention, the mythical beastfolk pauses and makes a direct request. Yingegyo and Anubis exchange a glance. Despite how sketchy it sounds, Yingegyo steps forward to take the flask. However... watch out! As Yingegyo is about to touch the flask, the mythical beastfolk slips dramatically, spilling the potion all over the both of them. With Yingegyo's normal reflexes, he should have been able to dodge, but as he tries to do so, he suddenly realizes that he cannot move, as if his body isn't his own at all. Sensing something's wrong, Anubis grabs Yingegyo and pulls him aside, just in time to avoid the potion that splashes everywhere. But the mythical beastfolk isn't that fortunate. The strange potion spills out all over to the mythical beastfolk, dissolving his clothes rapidly. At the same time, his eyes grow hazy and unfocused. Are you okay? Is there something kind of antidote around here? I'm fine. Just feeling a little bit hot. I'm not gonna voice that. Sorry, can you? Can you help me out? Under the potion's effect, a flush spreads across the mythical beast folk's face as his thick hands roam over his lower body. Muttering to himself, the mythical beast folk creeps towards Yu-Gi-Oh and Anubis, who steadily back away. Before long, they find themselves backed into a corner. As the dazed mythical beast folk reach towards Anubis, oh my god! Where are we? What is this? Run now! Just as the mythical beast folk is about to slam them against the wall, Anubis pulls Yu-Gi-Oh out of the way, then bursts from the lab. With the classroom door shut firmly behind them, the mythical beast folk's lustful murmurs finally come to an end. What was that just now? My body just froze like I was stuck in place, as if the potion was meant to hit me. And even though I've never been here before, what just happened felt strangely familiar to me. Like I've seen it before. I never went to school, but is it normal to brew a potion like that at school? He looked really needy just now. Hey, should we go back and help him out? No, usually you grab an antidote or take him to the nurse's office, right? Things only get this ridiculous in novels or mangas. Ah! Could this be the sign even the prodigy failed? You mean the sign that Mask Guy was hyping today? Rabbit Sensei's new release, honest students can't always get it right? You sure remember a lot of details, huh? Well, of course. I am the type who memorizes cons catalogs and stall highlights, then writes reviews after returning home for future references. Oh, you write reviews too? I actually had to stop that. Actually no. I still do that, but I make it different. I make the whole system different because it was too technical. I can feel your passion. Anyway, what just happened seemed to match the plot of even the prodigy failed exactly. Did we get sucked into the world of design? Considering all the strange things that just went down, it's the only explanation. So how are we supposed to get out of this? From the isekai stories I've read, we either go along with the story until the very end and look for an anomaly to find a way out. Why did you guys run off? Can you help me? Ah! Let's find somewhere safe first, then figure out what to do. Anubis pulls Yu-Gi-Oh along, sprinting down the campus hallway. Here! Anubis swings open the class door and dashes inside. I'm stuck in the washing machine. Can you help me? Oh my god, in the bedroom? What the heck? No, not this one. Try this one. Why is there a hole in the wall? Maybe I can squeeze through. Oh no, my tail's stuck. No matter how many classrooms Yu-Gi-Oh and Anubis try, they keep running into the mythical beast folk stuck in all sorts of places. Bridges, walls, washing machines. What the heck is going on? Yeah, real creative, but not the time for this stuck nonsense right now. Wait, up ahead! The surroundings begin to crumble. Following Anubis' gaze, they see a human-like creature, messy and sketch-like in appearance. The figure is tearing off fragments of the surrounding scenery, patching them together and devouring them piece by piece. Is that the anomaly you mentioned? Hehehe. If we take it down, yeah, we can finally get out of here. Looks like we don't have any other choice for now. Alright, time to break the narrative and find our way out. No problem, bring it on. What the heck? I'm gonna have to louder the desktop audio. Hey, yeah! Under the combined assault of Yu-Gi-Oh and Anubis, the figure made of what looks like rough sketches finally ceases its movements. Did we beat it? No, something feels off. Just as Yingigyu and Anuberus think they are safe, a blinding white light bursts from the creature's broken body and swallows them both. Ugh! Not again! This is... The sun's already up. It's night. I mean, oh, it's white. That rhymed. The sun's already up. Why is Yugio still snoring? What sun? Here, it's clearly nighttime. Here? Catching the odd phrasing in Anuberus' words, Yingigia quickly sits up and looks around. They are clearly no longer in the campus hallway. Nor are they inside the Dojin convention venue. All around the stretched fields and forests, with country cottages topped with thatched roofs. Looks like we still haven't escaped. So where's the second stop supposed to be? We're getting a free ride. Yeah! Where to next? You two sure are enjoying yourselves. If it weren't for one of my favorite artists finally releasing a new Zine, I wouldn't have rearranged my time off and snuck all the way here. Only to find out that Wang has been missing for ages. News really travels slowly down there. I even brought my favorite Zine here, hoping to get it signed. So Anuberus, you're Wang's fan? I guess so. Wang's very first issue is one of my favorite works. Even though Wang's most famous and popular works are all from the period where he focused on feralism, he actually started on emotional storytelling. There was a time when work left me feeling completely lost. That's when I came across Wang's work, it told the story of someone's journey as a creator. I saw the protagonists struggle, lose their way, but still keep getting back up, step by step. The story wasn't preachy at all. It was more like a friend sitting next to me, casually sharing their experiences. There was a line that went, "As long as someone still enjoys my work, I'd never feel alone." That work didn't just accompany me, it also gave me the strength to keep moving forward. Anyway, I really recommend that you read Wang's works. Anuberus, you really are fond of them, huh? If Wang knew, he'd be thrilled. If we ever find them, I'll make sure to tell him that myself. But before that, we need to figure out how to get out of here. True, but where do we even start? Huh? As if on cue, the wooden door of a nearby house slides open with a faint sound. Shh! Someone's there! Yingigia creeps to the door, eases it open, and peeks inside. Oh, it's Yuhi. What are you doing here? On the bed lies two weasel beast folks, the older one asleep, the younger one at his side, with an expression that betrays exactly what's in his mind. Oh god, it's the Choi brothers. Be prepared. Be prepared. Young, the way you look when you sleep. So captivating. In the silent room, the anxious swallow sounds unusually loud. At last, the younger one can no longer hold himself back. With his heart racing, he props himself up. Hyung, are you awake? I'm not snoring. The snoring continues. Casting aside his hesitation, the younger one follows his heart and silently extends his hand towards his beloved brother. Ooh! With the blanket pulled away, the sculpted body of his brother comes into sight. A faint musky scent fills his nose, and the younger one's face flushes redder. Unable to resist any longer, his hand wanders to the spot he has long yearned for. His fingertips brush over his brother's stomach. The fine hair there feels different from the patches elsewhere, coarse yet with a trace of softness. The unique sensation sparks through his fingertips like electricity, overwhelming him with pleasure. Is not ordinary familial affection, but a desired lace with possessiveness, driving him to push further. And the steady sound of snoring hardens his resolve to explore further. Who's there? I told you not to shove. Now there's nothing to see. It was White who kept saying he couldn't see and keep pushing forward. Will you two knock it off already? How many times have I said, do not turn off mute mode yourself when you're outside? Hey, who are you, Mutts? Why did you break into our house? You were spying on me and Hyung, you perverted pigs. Sorry. We just passed by, I suppose. The more Yingigyo tries to explain, the guiltier he sounds, until there's only the older brother snoring filling the room. Wait, how long have you two been watching? I get it. You were trying to steal Hyung away, weren't you? No, that's not it. Lies! Hyung is my most precious treasure. I'll beat you all pervs with the swordsmanship Hyung has taught me. Hiya! With his brother still snoring, the younger Weasel Beastfolk draws his sword and charges forward furiously. Wait, calm down! Look out! After a chaotic struggle, Yingigyo and Anubis finally manage to escape from the furious Weasel Beastfolk's swings. He really went after us for quite a while. That little weasel wouldn't stop calling us mutts. That's some nasty insult. We are technically dogs, though. Come to think of it, this whole scene feels familiar somehow. Where have I seen it before? When They Sleep. It's a work from Dongyo City. It's about a younger brother who crosses the line while his older brother is asleep. A bit cliche, sure, but classics become classics for a reason. There's always something that catches people's eye. Yeah, that's really true. With both solid artwork and a good story, it was easily one of the breakout hits at this year's convention. Experiencing a story firsthand is surely interesting, but honestly, I just want to find a way out of here. So where's the next anomaly this time? Ying glances off to the side and immediately spots another figure, devouring the surrounding scenery. Speak of the devil! Let's finish this quickly. Huh! When the blinding light finally fades, they see before them. Oh, we're back to Section Hunk! Finally! It's not inside the convention venue, but at least it's Section Hunk. No, it still feels strange. The streets. Where is everyone? You're right. Maybe that is just that there happens to be few people here. Ah, there's someone over there. Let's go take a look. Oh, Orkman. Whoa! Customers! Finally, customers! Whoa! We actually got customers! Another tall figure pops out from inside the parlor, his eyes lighting up. Welcome, welcome! Would you like a half session or the full experience today? The booming, cheerful sales pitch echoes down the empty street, but that unease in Yingigyo and Anubis' hearts refuses to subside. Don't these two guys look kind of familiar too? Wait, isn't this straight out of So We Became Adult Workers? Then does that mean we will actually get to experience a legendary muscle masseur service from the work? Is that really the takeaway here? In the end, we still haven't escaped this place. It's already the second time. After we defeated the monster, we didn't return to the convention venue, but instead ended up inside the next Zine. Maybe this time we should try another approach and simply play along. Seriously? Yellow just wants to take advantage of it, doesn't he? Knew it. Ahem. I didn't, well, maybe a little. But Yellow isn't wrong. This is the third work we've entered. Maybe we really should try a different way. And besides, massages in these works are supposed to feel good, right? Let's go! The moment Yingigyo and Anubis steps into the parlor, the two burly attendants on either side immediately pop confetti cannons at them. Congratulations! You are our very first customers. A free full service sessions just for you. You got it wrong. They are 100th customer. But we never had any customers come in before. If you say that, well, you'll scare them away. We need to keep any hard-won customers here. Right. Build up word of mouth first, then they'll spread it around, and soon we'll have business rolling in. Oh, you're so smart. You really are amazing. I've learned something. Yar. Then let's do this again. Right, this time we'll definitely keep them here. After hyping themselves up, the two attendants turned back to Yingigi and Anubis with beaming smiles. Congratulations! You're a 100th customer. A free... Wait, why do I have a feeling that these two don't seem up to the task? Thinking back, so we became adult workers. Wasn't there a scene where an attendant went too rough and broke a customer's bones? So it's actually a horror work. As a manga, it is kind of funny, sure, but if I have to experience it myself, I'd rather leave that for my next life. Let's just... Don't leave! Yingigi and Anubis turned to find both attendants grabbing hold of them from behind. The two attendants are so strong that no matter how much they struggle, Yingigi and Anubis cannot break free. If we don't get any more business, I'll be eating nothing but expiring soons for a whole month. I don't want to have to look for other jobs again, yar. Our customers are gone again. Just give up. Rent, utilities. What do we do? Why are they suddenly acting weird? Careful! Are you trying to hurt Hyung? He's my most precious treasure. That's the dialogue from the previous work, isn't it? This presence feels more vivid. The formula and ingredients, I've got them all prepared. Then we will start processing the assignment this time. Oh. With their glitching words, the two attendants' bodies suddenly shine with an intense light. Whoa. When the light fades, their forms have completely changed. The story won't hold together. The characters cannot be controlled properly. Not enough. It's still not complete. Need more reference material. What? What's going on? Is this also some story? No, not that I can remember. Maybe they showed up because we didn't follow the story properly. Character settings are breaking down. Watch out, they're coming. Need more reference materials. Not enough. What else can I do to be liked, to become better? Even though the enemy is fiercer than the ones before, Yingigyo and Anubis still managed to bring down the monster. However, instead of light pouring out of the monster's shattered body, what seeps out is an inky black mist. What's this supposed to be now? After all that, this should be it, right? Once we're back, I'll be sure to catch up on sleep and get my strength back. Oh! We're finally back! The familiar sight of the nighttime convention venue spreads out before Yingigyo and Anubis once more. Everything looks just as it was when they left not so long ago, except now scattered scraps of torn paper lie all around them. What's that sound? The sound of paper being torn into shreds reaches their ears, then several scraps float down through the air. Yingigyo and Anubis turn toward the source of the noise. Under the moonlight filtering into the venue, they see a black bear beastfolk hunched over, scribbling furiously with his pen. Even though his face is hard to make out, the two immediately know that this is the person they have been searching for all night. Is that Wang? Wang! But no matter their questions or greetings, Wang gives no response, only keeping on moving his hand across the pages. Wang, can you hear us? Are we perhaps way too enthusiastic toward him? What? You lot. So damn noisy. It's all because you keep disturbing me. I can never create anything I'm happy with. I thought if I came back to the venue, I'd be able to find my passion and my desire to create again. If I just imitate the popular works, maybe I can get that feeling back. But why? Why do you keep interfering with me? Tell me, why? I've only ever wanted to find that spark of desire that could light up my muse again, but I simply can't. Pink energy burst out with Wang's furious roar, blasting Yingigyo and Anubis backward. Wang crumples the draft in his hand and hurls it to the ground. Then the discarded drafts absorb the pink energy, rise into the air, and cluster into the same monster Yingigyo and Anubis just fought. So the monsters, they really came from you, Wang. It wasn't that obvious before, but this aura, it's exactly the same as when Kafka was bounded by those chains. And it's even stronger now. If I could just eliminate the distractions that keep me from drawing, I'll be able to focus and find that feeling again. Watch out! Huh! With a single strike, the monster shatters again, falling back into a pile of paper. Wang, you... Ugh! My drafts! My drafts! You too! Unforgivable! Huh? The energy's getting even stronger! Messing up Wang's draft. Guess that really is on us. Let's not dwell on that right now. Just look at that terrifying aura pouring off him. The flood of pink energy soon rolls in like a dense fog, swallowing Yingigyo and Anubis completely. And within the haze, the two of them lost all sense of direction. Whew. The pink mist, after lingering for a long time, finally begins to fade. Where are we this time? Yingigyo and Anubis look around, realizing that they are no longer inside the convention venue, and Wang is also nowhere to be seen. Is this also one of the spots mentioned in some best-selling doujin? Unlike any of the other scenes they'd visited, this room feels far closer to reality. No, this is... Keep going and you'll starve yourself to death. A deafening shout and the slam of a door cut Anubis off. Oh, it's Wang. Right after, a Wang covered in paint stains entered the room and walks up to them. From the outside, scolding voices continue to drift in through the slightly ajar door. You are? Ah, forget it. Doesn't matter. Sorry you have to see that. My work, it's trash, right? I've been at this so long, but there's been no progress at all. So many people sell out on their very first work, even go for reprints. But me, I'm always stuck in between. Every day I stay up late, pouring myself into my art, breaking my head over what stories to tell. Pushing myself to improve, just to create something better. But no matter what, no one ever notices me. Maybe I really should have listened to my dad and given up. Maybe I really wasn't made for this. I've always been alone on this path of art. That's not true, right? You're not alone. There are lots of people at conventions who look forward to your new works. Anubis also came all the way just for your new release. Wang, what are you on about? Your work is not trash at all. If it was your work that made me realize that I wasn't alone. In the stories you created, the protagonists, no matter how many setbacks, you always found the strength to keep going. Even if your works weren't best-selling. To me, you've always been the greatest artist of all. My works really mean that much to everyone? Ah, right. This... Anubis pulls out a doujinshi and holds it out solemnly to Wang. Seeing the sign in Anubis' hand, Wang's eyes grow damp with tears. I literally have no words to say because I'm finally meeting my idol for the first time. Sorry. This very first issue is irreplaceable to me. There's a line here I still remember clear as day. As long as someone still enjoys my work, I'd never feel alone. Thank you. If it's okay, could you sign it for me? I have almost forgotten what it feels like. Wang reaches out and gently takes the doujinshi from Anubis. My father wasn't wrong. This path is difficult, but there are still so many people walking it with me. From now on, for their sake, I'll also... A spray of black and white paint splatters across Wang, and then his figure vanishes into thin air. Oh my goodness! He shot him! Following the line of the shot, another Wang stands at the door, also retted in pink energy, his paint gun aiming straight at them. Enough! Spare me your hollow speeches. You two could never understand my pain. Hurrah! I'll erase every last bit of the color off you. Why? Why won't you just leave me alone? With Wang's roar, the room around the three of them dissolves. In an instant, they are back at the convention venue again. Why? Why did I end up like this? Only I am. Wang. Seeing Wang sink into despair, Anubis steps forward. Anubis, careful! It's fine. Wang, you're... Look out! Before Wang can collapse, sudden arrows strike the floor by Anubis' feet, halting his advance. It's Code B? I forgot your name. Code B or Brute or something. Yeah, that's his name. Good thing Kay kept bugging me to keep an eye on things here. Otherwise, this place would have been a total mess. And you really don't know when to quit, do you? Causing such a flashy scene, I almost got dragged into it myself. If you haven't gone on such a rampage, we'll have to have a powerful ally. It's that beast folk from the other day. You may be unstable, but I can't just ignore such a valuable fighter. Wait. the Bat Beastfolk loses another volley of arrows, each one of them landing precisely at Yingigyu and Anubrus' feet. The arrows explode into thick smoke, completely cutting off their sight. As the smoke cleared, Wang and the Bat Beastfolk were nowhere to be seen, leaving behind only the vast Dojin Con venue. Gone? They can't have gone far. Let's give chase. Yingigyu, wait. With my identity, I shouldn't get any more involved. Identity? Anubrus lifts his gaze, looking out the high window of the venue. Through the sky is still dark, faint light is already breaking on the horizon. It's about time. The night didn't go the way I imagined, but meeting Wang was more than enough for me. As long as I keep coming to conventions, maybe we'll meet again someday. After all, that's what Dojin events are about, bringing people together. I will also look forward to the day I'll see Wang again. When the time comes, I'll surely bring the first issue he couldn't sign today. Huh? What's this? Anubrus looks at the sign in his hand, noticing something different. It's a bare paw print, streaked with mixed paint, big and clear on the cover. Heh. What is it, Anubrus? Nothing. Well then, I'll be going. I guess that's how it is. Yingigyu, I had a lot of fun. This was the best Dojin convention I've ever been to. One day, we'll meet again. Yingigyu! Oh, Yingigyu! We've already remembered you. When the time comes, we'll give you priority entry. Carefully holding the first issue in his hands, Anubrus walks away with a mysterious smile. Though, I do hope that the day doesn't come too soon. What? Why not? In the blink of an eye, Anubrus is gone. Man, he's fast. What's the rush? Damn, I didn't even get his contact info. What did he say? He'd give us priority entry? Is he working at a theme park or a nightclub? Sorry, I couldn't bring Wang here. Ah, I see. Well, just knowing that kid still has the strength to pick fights already eases my worries. Really? But still, I've really been putting such a burden on him, haven't I? Knowing there are people supporting Wang, and that my child isn't alone on this path. What a relief. At least now I know he'll be fine. Thank you, young man. After parting ways with the Black Bear Elder, Yingigyu watches as the other slowly fades into the distance. Wang, the pink energy, desires the Bat Beastfolk, and Anubrus. What a night this has turned out to be. Though not without regrets, the nighttime Dojin adventure still leaves Yingigyu with plenty to treasure. Maybe just as Anubrus said, they really would meet again one day. Whether or not it is another convention or at the door of some nightclub. Since the future's uncertain, why not start looking forward to it now? So, thank you so much for watching this episode of XXL WOOFIA. I actually have seen the scene before, so I'll just say my thoughts now. It was alright. It was a pretty cool scene. Nothing much, you know, it's just basically it was a demonstration of the, what was that? We became adult workers one day or something like that, so yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. It has been a very productive 33 minutes, and I'll see y'all whenever. Bye bye.